critter. Been sleeping up there? How you doing? There in the yonder, over the highway, lies the cartoon face of a beaver known as Bucky. He rose up to conquer all gas stations and some Walmarts that are smaller. Buc-ee's competes with everybody when it comes to food, gas. I've heard a couple people have even met there and have decided to live the rest of their life dedicated to Buc-ee's. Well, I mean, they met inside of a Buc-ee's and decided to go into matrimony. So Buc-ee's gives you pretty much everything that you want. You get the experience of like a Walmart, kind of a shopping arena. You can buy candy bars or clothing or toilet paper or different type of weaponry. Like, let's say if you're trying to get a certain type of sniper bullet, usually in the back, they don't have any problems shoveling it out as long as you have your Buc-ee cards on you. Buc-ee's is an amazing place to stop by and get yourself something to eat and fill up on some gas. They have exactly 377 pumps at most of them, or even more. Remember, you got to count both sides of each little fuel station. Buc-ee's is the place to go. Now, a lot of what I said was a lie, but Buc-ee's is a big place. It is kind of like a miniature Walmart, but I don't think you can buy bullets there. But you can buy other stuff. You can probably meet someone there. I mean, you probably walk around and, shopping. It's a shopping arena. I watch a lot of Jordan the Lion. I've been kind of paying attention to a lot of these gyms for dogs, kind of thing. I just kind of keep my eye out, for other people that want to take their dogs up on the little thing and run around, The dog can just kind of run up there and jump off, that kind of thing. You can kind of see it right here, running up and down stairs. And I find this one, the second floor. Every single apartment complex has a different way of approaching how you get up and down. Some use elevators, some use staircases. Some you gotta have gate codes. You gotta figure it out as you do it. Eventually, over time, trial and error, you eventually do find how to get inside and get it done. Just it's like Mickey Mouse. Try again. This one looks like it's in the middle zone here. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Never lose. Never lose. Rarely ever. So once I go out these doors, then I'm locked out. So luckily there was this internal staircase. I was able to get in the bottom part. There's probably a code on the second part too. Passcode to get in or whatever. The kind of the essence of kind of what I'm talking about. Whether I use the exact correct grammar or not, you kind of can feel immediately once the camera turns on exactly what I'm talking about, pretty much. You know what I mean? I've always been a really big fan of the Beatles. I like that one. That song, the Beatles. I mean the band, the Beatles. Trying to see right here on the radio if they're going to give the name of it. Jojo was a man, he had a lot of money. Jojo was a man, he had a lot. Jojo was a man, he had a lot of money. Something about get back to the place where you belong kind of thing. The Beatles. Get back to the place where you belong. Get back to the place where you belong. So when you're doing Food for Friends and other apps like Uber Eats or Postmates, some of them will actually allow you to roam. So you can just turn it on and roam around wherever you want. And I'm hoping one day, and this would be very, very cool, if there's a food delivery app that'll actually let you roam nationwide. So basically it doesn't matter where you go. All 50 states, as long as you turn it on, it finds out who you are, and as long as you're basically an American citizen with some type of legal documents proving that you are. Oh, anyway, I'll talk about it later, but it's like a nationwide food app that you can do food delivery nationwide in all 50 states. Is it fruit for sale or something? All right. Anyway, I'll talk. So it's a nationwide app for all 50 states. So as long as you can prove relatively that you're a citizen and you're able to work in the United States, then you should be able to go and roam anywhere you like in the United States of America, all 50 states, even Alaska and Hawaii, include all 48 continental states. And you'd be able to just turn it on and roam around and drop off food for friends. Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm great. What kind of special deals do y'all have today?
We have the buy one and get one for $1. We have the 2 for $5 and the 2 for $10. We got the bacon cheeseburger for $1. We got the value menu.
How much is the hand breaded? What's the chicken?
The hamburger chicken will be $4.97.
No, I'm just wondering, like, is the chicken is chicken?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a Burger King chicken.
Yes, sir.
So it's called the chicken. How new is that? Is that pretty new?
It's a decent size.
Okay, so it's a decent size. So it's called the chicken. And there's a spicy chicken.
We have the spicy, we have the regular, we have the deluxe that comes with tomatoes and lettuce.
Okay.
It's pretty good actually, not gonna lie.
And it's the same all day long, same price?
I'm sorry?
The price is the same all day long?
Yeah.
And really because of hard times, because of what we're going in the pandemic, or what we're going through in the pandemic, this would be a food delivery app for all 50 states. Doesn't matter what state you live in. That doesn't matter. None of that matters. All it matters is that you have your basic documents that you can prove, that if you're good in your state, like let's say the state of Texas, then you would also be good to do it anywhere in California and all Southwest or whatever. Maybe even Florida too. Okay. So you can have these there's people that are delivering, go into different states as long as they can prove that they're legit in their state, and their state allows them to drive and do all the things, drop off food, then so should other states. So if you're able to do it in the state of Texas, then why would you not be able to drop off food in, like, let's say, California? I know it's kind of weird, but because of how things are going right now, it might be something that could boost the economy a little bit, because you're going to have other people that work from out of state that can just go right into another state. And as long as their registration's good at their state and their license is good at their state, then they're okay to work at another state, because that's what people do anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a national delivery app that doesn't really zone. Because some of them even zone like zip codes, or those zone areas that you have to get approval to work that area or whatever. So I'm saying broaden that to a nationwide app. See how it does. I don't know if it's Uber Eats or Postmates or Food for Friends. And then allow that to happen. Because that would be cool. You just drive around like, I guess today I'm going to go work California. So you drive into California and you work that all day and see how it works. Like, I always thought it'd be cool to do this right in Beverly Hills. Drop off food to the people that are living in Burt Reynolds' old house. You know what I'm saying? or like, drop off food to, I don't know, like Brad Pitt or something. I just think that'd be cool. The only thing is that because of zoning, you have to like move there, get, their license plate. You have to get their driver's license. Not Brad Pitt's driver's license, but I mean, like, you have to go there to the state and get your own driver's license and your own license plate and all that stuff. It's a lot of money and ordeal to even get started, when really, if you're able to deliver in, I don't know, like the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you're probably able to deliver anywhere in the world, ideally. It's a good idea. I just wish someone would come up with that idea or that type of app. So I'm listening to my Apple Play, my Apple songs. And if I'm going to buy a song on Apple, Apple Music, iTunes, it's going to have to be a really, really good song. Even if I'm going to spend 99 cents or $1 or $1.25 or $1.19 or whatever the tax is and all that kind of stuff. Even if I'm going to spend a little bit over $1, it's going to have to be a very, very good song. And if you see here, I've got a few of them. These are all just major songs, songs that are, I really like this one too. Songs that have kind of an anthem, songs that never really get tiring. Because if you're going to buy a song, you want that song to never get old, These are songs that I've spent a lot of time thinking about before I bought them. So that way I knew they're going to stay with me. I really like this one too, the Daniel Johnston one. And these are just some songs that you can see that I really appreciate, I was listening to Smartless, and Sean Penn gave a great interview. I think it was what he said was completely right about the movie theater being, this dark room that you go into with other people. It's kind of like the theater almost. Completely 100% right, Streaming and all that kind of stuff, it is taking away from cinema, film and everything, like you're watching this probably on your phone, or you may be watching it on a television. And I say, go to the nearby movie theater as quick as you can. Oh my gosh, what happened right here? Some kind of blue stain going on like right here. As quick as you can, get to that movie theater, sit down, get some popcorn, make sure the lights are all turned off, everything. You got the celluloid film. Make sure you want to go to the counter when you're buying the ticket. Make sure you ask the ticket booth guy, is this on celluloid film? Is this actually real film? Because I'm not going to watch it if it was not done on 35 millimeter film. And as long as they say, yes, it's actually real 35 millimeter film, don't stop there. Ask to see the actual negative and development of the film. You want to look at it, touch it, make sure it actually feels like celluloid film. You want to go up to the projectionist booth, make sure you watch them. I want you, everybody in the room, that goes in there to the theater, make sure you watch them load the 35 millimeter into the actual 35 millimeter projector. And you want to make sure that that illusion, which Quentin Tarantino talks about, happens in front of you in the cinema. So that you're actually watching real cinema. Just want to let you know who's saying this. You're watching real cinema happen in front of you. And make sure the celluloid has been developed with chemicals. You want to make sure it's all real and legit. Then get your popcorn, wash your hands, get some type of mask, and sit down and sneak popcorn under the mask. If you have the mask on your face like this, and you're wearing the mask like this right here, just like this, and you're wearing the mask, right, and you slip the popcorn right around here. You want to put the mask on right here. You take the popcorn and put it underneath. Don't cough, because you'll scare everybody in the theater. Lift this one up this way, no coughing. Take the popcorn and put it in your mouth, lower it, and sit there and chew, and watch the flipping celluloid film, 35 millimeter projector film, and then say it's cinema. So I'm probably pretty much in the middle of BFE, Texas, which is on the outside of Justin, Texas. But it should be turning up here on this road, and we'll be dropping it off. Been on this road for quite a bit of time. This guy's wanting his Burger King. Just came by, or I just went by. Well, I just left Burger King is what I meant to say. Really just, I need to work on to sit in solemn silence on a dull, dark dock in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shock from a cheap and chippy chopper on a big black block. I need to at least do that once a day before I start any of these. Because I've been trying to tell you guys, oh, it's Swofford. Oh yeah, we're on Swofford. So that's a writer. His name is Swofford. He wrote Jarhead. Well, he wrote the book in his mom's basement. He was a Marine. Really good movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, another really good one, Jarhead. And his last name, the writer, the author of Jarhead, his last name is Swofford. It's amazing that, you have this military. I don't hate all the military or anything. I don't really hate any of the military, to be honest. That was all just kind of a gimmick. You got to realize I was trying to play this character that was like this kind of crazy. It was right after January 6th. I thought I'd play this like really radical kind of character that was somewhat kind of not really a hick, but kind of in the South that represented the militia and all this stuff. Well, I do also like the military too, but Swofford was a Marine that actually sat down and wrote this book called Jarhead. You got to read the book. It's a wonderful book, but it's also a good movie. We're going to be there in just a minute. I'm going to drop off this Burger King. Of all places in Texas, they live on a place called Brahma. All you Hindi people, right there, Brahma. But that's where it's telling me to turn. So we're on like off-road, gravel kind of road stuff. So we gotta go along this way. It's telling me that I'm close. So it's sending out alert. So we should be there in just a minute. Well, they got a tractor out front. I think this might be it though. They left their mailbox down, but I can't really, yeah, that's gotta be it. Their mailbox is full. So these are the people right here. You got it. All right, so they got their Burger King and we're off to the next one. Thanks for tuning in today. It gets exciting sometimes when we get these shots way out in the middle of Texas, BFE, Justin, wherever I'm at. I'm far out there, so I'm listening to a new episode of Smartless. This one's with another actor that I absolutely positively like, other than Sean Penn. His name is Fred Armiston. So this one's going to be an interesting interview. So we're off right now. So we're not off. I mean, we're still on, but we're out in the middle of nowhere. I can get these signals and everything. It's pretty amazing what the phone has become. It's almost become kind of like a version of cinema. back. I said thank you, so I'm gonna send them what I usually send. Simply welcome. There he is, the angel of the highways, Jim Adler. So if you get hit by one of those trucks, you're gonna get the sledgehammer and become basically probably a millionaire. So scary though. Those 18-wheelers are scary, but they make people into millionaires. So you know, don't purposely try to do it, but those guys sometimes do hawk the road. Not Jim Adler. I'm talking about the 18-wheelers. Shop, live, work, golf, stay. If anybody can explain those signs to me, please leave a comment. Please. I look at them quite often. That sign over there says, "Welcome to No Limits, Texas." Way over there. It's very interesting to see these fans of the NFL. This guy's got Texas plates, but he's a Raiders fan. I thought it was very interesting. I don't see a lot of that. But the Raiders actually have moved. They used to be Los Angeles, but they moved locations. I think Vegas or something like that. Leave a comment. So there is a possible commercial shot coming up here, which would be Walmart. But I'm pretty sure this biker is probably going to turn to the left. That's in front of this coming up here really soon. Or the traffic here will lag back. Yeah, nope. Actually, I might. Nope, he's gonna escape. He went right through the yellow. So I lost it. I did get the Walmart. So we'll get the Walmart instead. Nope, we won't even get that one. Actually, yeah, we can get it. Get it right here. Butt crack's not showing. I mean, it would be kind of weird if their butt crack was showing, but it's mostly just the shirt kind of comes up and the tell Linda, oh, look, there's a bicycle. So I just now found out that friend Armisen is taking photos of the inside of my refrigerator. No, I'm just making a point. Now, supposedly, the Stotzi, he has a relative or a friend or relative or someone where they're living in Germany, and they were taking photos of Fred Armisen's relative or someone that he knew. They were taking photos of the inside of her refrigerator. You know, because in East Berlin, when the wall went down, you had permission to find out what the East Berliners were, you know, the Stasi, what they were taking photos of. So you could go back to their office and, you know, you say, okay, I'd like all the photos. Anyway, it turned out they were taking photos of the inside of a refrigerator. So. So the app I work for, I call DD, which is basically food delivery. They try to take a photo of what this building looks like, because I have to, you know, kind of match up the photo, or at least the address. And I want to show you that photo about right here. If I don't, I'm sorry, that means the editing went wrong. But the photo is a big tree with, like, it doesn't even look like a building. It's like you can see part of the building, and there's like a huge tree. You're like, what in the world? So let's see if they use a name or an address, or the old-fashioned way of finding things. You know, found them. It's called Tastefully Yours Catering. So they actually got hungry and they wanted food as well. So I'll be getting food to them. There's my car right there behind the little bush right there. See me waving? You can kind of see me waving here. Right here, see? That's me in the car right there. See? It's funny, this catering place wants Subway. So they actually cater to other people, and then I'm catering to them. Can't really see. That's a really good mirror. There's no one in there. So it's probably another 150. Guess I was wrong. I have no idea. I'll have to find out. What is this bird nose over here? Did you order any Subway? Subway sandwich? Over here? Don't be shy. Do you want Subway sandwich? You probably could handle one, couldn't you? Well, this mug just got ID'd, so I have to get my ID. And I'll be right back. It's for DD, not for GBH. A lot of these apps will have you enter through the exit only parts of apartments. And you have to kind of go around and use your judgment on how to get in. That one tried to have me go through a back door or a back gate. It's called Evergreen at Keller. Oh wow, free bread. Look at all this free bread right here. My God, you ever get in here? Nothing, just bread. Bread everywhere. All this bread right here. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that. Used to be bread like that in New York on the side of the road. They'd tie it up. We used to grab the bread, open it up. We'd eat it when we were in New York. So we got food when we were in New York. Look at that. They've got all the bread. Is it front office or anything?
other app went off to remind me that I needed to hurry so that I could get to the next order. I was getting tied up and running out of time. The strap on my bag twisted around my finger, and my pants began to sag as I ran and ran. I was running out of time. So that lady would make a great Halloween participant. But anyway, when you get the signature, put the name on the top. You can barely see it, especially when you have to wear these peepers. Put the name at the top of the signature too. You gotta have the signature and you have to type in the name. So remember those two things if it's asking for signature over and over and over, because you gotta get the name.
Well, we got it delivered. It was an old person that wanted a pack of cigarettes or something similar to that from 7-Eleven, but we finally got it. My major problem was not getting all the information. I got that. My major problem was when you get the signature, you also have to type in the name above the signature. You think you just have to get the signature. It's not that. You have to actually type in the name. Well, thank goodness we found a Murphy USA. The good thing about Murphy's is usually they're always going to be about 10 cents cheaper. So you're going to get the gas just a little bit cheaper than you usually would. And we're going to wait on my favorite pump.